Thank you, Sir Rox-a-Lot. Okay, now let's see if I can get all you guys in here. Okay, audio. Audio, can anybody hear? Can you see me? Oh, fabulous. Okay. All right. So I have a lot of things for tonight. So much so I don't even know where to start again. But I guess the one thing I will do is first I'm just going to say thank you to everybody that has supported me. The last sale went on for days. I had people calling after the sale purchasing things. So it was very successful and I'm very happy, and I couldn't do it without all the rest of you. And I've had really interesting questions and interesting conversations with people from Australia to Canada and all over the US. So, being new to YouTube, I had no idea any of this was going to be happening, but it's been great fun. So, I just want to thank you all for that support. And then yesterday, I got a surprise in the mail, totally unexpected, had no idea what was coming in. And this gorgeous piece of jewelry came in. It's a beautiful amber pendant, and that was gifted to me by Linda, and it came from Tanya at Jewelry Addiction. So, how fabulous! What an incredible group of people. So, a big shout out to those ladies for this incredible piece, which I saw on her YouTube, and I believe that I tried to purchase it and it got away from me. So, somehow it just came back. So, thank you very, very much. Let's see. I have got tonight a lot of earrings that I'm going to be selling and a lot of small rings. It appears that back when I had my store, ladies seemed to be smaller, and now they seem to be gaining weight or growing much bigger, because now all the fours and fives and sixes, there's a lot of them. And now people seem to be buying seven, eights, nines, tens, all the way on up. So I've got a lot of small ones from the store. These are mostly from 60s, 70s, 80s. And I'm going to sell those at reasonable prices. And then I've got some higher end, of course. And to answer some questions from some people, I am probably always mostly going to be leaning towards vintage Native American, mostly silver and turquoise. That's my wheelhouse, and that's my love, my passion. That's probably where I'm going to stay. I will do some other items every once in a while that come my way, but I'm not venturing off into anything else just because I feel very confident that what I show you and what I sell you really is what I'm telling you that it is. Also, another thing, I don't want to sell any block material, any fake turquoise composites. There's certainly a place for that for people who love it, but it's not me. I'm old school. So I'm not bringing that on just in order to sell something inexpensively or cheaply. You can purchase that in many other places. So that was another question somebody had. So I'm going to put that on there. Uh, if I ever somehow sell something and it's not what I told you it is, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's ever happened, but guaranteed, send it back to me, money back. I am here to please and educate and have some fun. So let's see, what else do I need to say hello to? Oh, I can say hi to the coffee. Yes, the coffee man. So hi to Jason and hi to Bully Run Coffee. Still my favorite. I hope that I get to meet and know more of you who are resellers. It's a wonderful community from what I can see and hear. I probably don't have prices for a lot of the resellers. I hope you purchase and keep them for yourself. I was looking at some other YouTube channels today just for the fun of it. And I do see items going out that are probably not Native American made. They are Southwest style. They're silver, probably turquoise, but they're not made in America. They're being made in China, and they're being made in Thailand. They're being made in the Philippines. And a lot of it is getting passed off as Native American. And that's not good. That just really isn't good. Just say what it is. Now, maybe the resellers don't know what it is, because a lot of times it's not marked on the inside that says China or Philippines or Thailand. It just says sterling silver. And they use Native American style and Native American designs. But Native Americans, believe me, are not going to China, Thailand, and the Philippines and sitting in a factory and making these goodies. They're just not. So buyer beware at that end. I have a couple examples here that actually are going to be giveaways tonight. They're nice. I have no problem with them, but they're not my wheelhouse again. And I don't want to be ever known for selling any of that. I just want to be strictly as much vintage as I can get. Hi, everybody. I can see everybody coming in, and thank you so much. I'm going to do better this time. I learned a little bit something about all the emojis, especially the one with the arrow that says look up. So thank you very much. Still haven't figured out how I can give anybody, oh, what do you call those things? A wrench. Still don't know how to do that. So I'll learn how to do that at another time. Oh, I see. Is that a moderator? Add as a moderator? I don't know. I have no idea. So let's see what happens. Okay. All right. We're going to get to business here. So we're going to do a little educational things and lots of sales. So let's see. Let's jump in, Wendy. Let's go for it. Okay. We're going to come right out of the barn with, I sold one of these in the last show. Petrified wood. The other one that I sold was a little bit bigger, but it was not as old as this one. Nicely made. I love flat wire. There's just something about flat wire that turns me on. It is not stamped with an artist name, but a lot of the older ones are not. And this one's going out at $150. And we'll talk about prices here. Kirsten. Okay, Kirsten, you've got it. Prices in older vintage, you can buy stuff. You can buy lots of stuff cheaper. But when it comes to the older vintage, a lot of these artists are not around anymore. The new styles are very different. They're beautiful. I mean, incredible workmanship and lots of silver and cutting. I mean, they're just master silversmiths. But I kind of love the old style that's a little bit more simple. So that's just me. I love it. And it makes the turquoise stand out a little bit more. So if you really love a lot of silversmithing, you're probably going to like the newer styles. And if you like more of a stone, you're going to like the older styles. Thank you, Kirsten, very much. Okay, I have got Another oldie. We're going to go with some older ones and some more expensive ones, but I do, for all of you, I do have things all the way down to like $35 tonight. Another big old Navajo. Another gorgeous oldie. This is a belt buckle, completely functioning, and it is stamped TC Sterling. I wish I had the whole belt, but I don't. I just saved this one. It is about 3 inches wide. It is very heavy. So, I mean, this would look fine by itself, just this alone on a belt for a lady or a man. And that's $100. Heavy piece. Okay. Little itty bitty. This is so cute. So beautiful green. Hi, happy old soul. Flat wire on a triple shank. From the 70s. And I do believe it's a 4.5. Yes, it is. It's a 4.5. So probably a nice little pinky ring. Okay, it's cheap, $40. You're not going to see that one again for older stuff. Hey, Colette. Okay, we've got another very pretty lapis. Nice and long. It's another 4.5. No artist name, just stamped sterling. $40. Okay, white feather. You were up first in my feed. Jenny, sorry, I got to go with white feather according to my feed here. And please, everybody, please go to my email so that you can register. I did put it on there, but here it is again. Email wendywolfwalker@yahoo.com to purchase things, because I did have some items purchased the last time and I never got an email. So I couldn't send anything out. Okay, we're going to go to okay, this is a golden oldie. This was on the preview. It is coin silver. This is my favorite stuff. I just love these bigger, older pieces with some basic, simple designs. There's That matrix in there is quartz. No markings at all. Very typical. That coin silver, I mean, after a while, you just get the feeling that it's coin rather than sterling. It has a different look to it and it polishes up differently. So, and it's heavy. So when I first saw this, I thought, I'm going to test this piece to see. So this is definitely more around 50s and 60s, probably. There's a very tiny little loop, so it would have to be on a small chain or leather, one or the other. And I'm going to sell this for 80. Oh, Jason. Hi. Hello, Jason. Okay, Jason, I already talked about Bully Run, so you probably weren't here. I did see you going to the International Expo, though. I was there. I was watching you. Okay. Okay. One of my favorites. Okay. I do love nuggets. Nice nugget styles. Nice work around the edges. Flat wire again. Nice wide shank. It's a big one. It's a big stone. I like big jewelry. I think this is nice for a man or a woman. Let me see. It's not a real big size. This is an 8. This is a nicer, older piece, so I'm going up in price. It's not $40. I'm sorry. It's 80. So when things they don't happen to go here, just remember you can always come back later to me because I sold I sold so much after the show. I was busy for days. I didn't know that was going to happen. So oh, okay, Rebecca Bolter, got you. Yeah, I know that you have registered. It is yours, Rebecca. Thank you very much. Okay, one little moment for history. I do love history. So, can anybody tell me what you think this used to be? Um, this is now a collaboration between me and whoever made the piece, but I had to save it from a pawn shop a long time ago. And it didn't look like this, but it kind of did. So, a giveaway to who can ever tell me what they think this used to be. Right. A tip, a utensil, a bolo, spur, collar tip. Yes, Susan Duran, you got it. Okay. This was the other collar tip. Spurs. I love it. Okay. So what happened? These are ancient. These are so old. Um, and anybody out there, Jason, help me out. Anybody else? I'm not. I'm not convinced yet that this is stamping. Maybe it's actually engraving. I don't know. If it's stamping, those stamps were incredibly small, and it's very detailed. Nice natural turquoise. Okay, the story behind this is these came from the Borrego Pass trading post, which is in the northwestern part of New Mexico, and that closed down years ago. And a lot of that stuff went over to Richardson's trading post, and that's where I got these collar tips. But they were mangled. They were mangled, and then they went from Richardson's, they went over to a pawn shop. They've had quite a little travel going on here. So when I got them, they were pretty mangled. So I had to cut them off the areas that I couldn't use. And I just wanted to keep it as much as I could. This one's got the original, the original little copper wire on the back, which is how they sewed it onto their velvet shirts. So this one I kind of created into a kind of an arrowhead type thing. And this one, I added a bail to it, and I tried to make the bail look old and rough and kind of work it in with everything. So it's hard for me to price these. I mean, they're definitely prior 50s. That's just what they are. Beautiful natural turquoise, but since I tinkered with them, I just gotta come up with something. But if somebody wants really something very, very old, you got it in this piece. I may not have anything that's even older than these. I wish I could be more specific. So I'm going to go with $80 for this one, and the same for this one, the one that's kind of more like a little arrowhead, because I just saved what I could save. So, okay. Now, okay. I told you I had a lot of rings, and I do. I got a lot of rings. Okay, size 8. Really pretty. Kind of like goes back to the 60s again. Nice and long. Very simple. This one's going to be 50, and it's a size 8. Yep, size 8. Okay, Jerry T, you got it first. Okay, Jerry, make sure you are registered with me, please. Jerry T. This is so beautiful. I kind of don't want to sell it, but you all know how easy it is to keep saving these. This is so similar to this. It looks like it's like the same maker. It's amazing. Very kind of Art Nouveau-ish. So this is an old pin, and there were no markings, and I could not believe it. But on the pin back, right there, it is so small. It says 925, and it has a couple of crests on it. I cannot get enough detail from the crest, so maybe Mexico. If anybody knows out there, let me know. And there is a little fuzzy bug in there. Very, very cool. It is about an inch. No, it's about 2 inches. Everything works. Oh, there you go. Now you can kind of see the fuzzy bugs. Bye, Jason. I think you're on tonight, aren't you? Okay. I really got to read this chat. You're right. Rebecca's got a request. Wendy, also bid on the nickel silver pendant. You got it. Okay. This one here, $80. Okay. Wendy, look up. Okay. All right. Okay. So did I miss something other than the coin? Okay, Jerry, thank you. And Rebecca, I saw your request. Okay. You got it. Rebecca's got it. Here we go. Okay, this one's not turquoise. But it sure is pretty. Some really beautiful opal inlay. It is signed. It is signed on the back with its artist name. That 88 or 98 is probably the store price. It's signed HV. Yep, HV. And we're on a 16-inch chain, sterling chain. And this is $50. That drop is 1.5 inches. Okay. You're right. I forgot to start putting in the buy it now prices. So I will be doing that from this point on. Jerry T, $50. I gotcha. Okay. All right. I think I'm caught up. Okay. We're going to go to a square ring, which I had one of these in the last show. This is a really beautiful piece of Italian coral. Very, very thick, planished silver ring. And always remember, when you're going to go put a square ring on, you got to turn it diamond shape. Fits really nice, and then swing it around. Because a lot of times if you try to put it on straight, it doesn't go over your knuckle and you don't think it's going to fit. They're great for large stones. They do not roll at all. This one's 60. Italian red coral. Hard to get, expensive. You will still find it, being used on the Neville Reservation. But when you do find them, they're going to be pricey. And interesting thing, so the Mediterranean Italian coral that is used by the Native Americans was traded over here is different from the red coral that you see in Tibet. So their red coral is coming from the Coral Sea. The quality is not as good. It's rougher, has a little bit more pock marks in it. It's kind of an orangey red. Okay, this one is $40. I'm getting there, guys. I'm going to figure it out yet. The size, Siroxalot, would be 6.5. Nikki Sanders, $60. What's that? Okay, Jenny's getting it for 40. Nikki, if you were going to offer me 60, thank you so much. Okay, but I'm going to go with Jenny for 40. Sorry, Slim's Designs. Okay, this is a little cutie. Maybe you've got some grandchildren out there, regular children. I did not put this on my cat, but he may have tried to put it on himself. So really nice little Kingman nuggets. Nice, very small 2mm Hishi. The old-fashioned hook and eye, handmade, very traditional look. Had this a long time. It was one of the pieces from the store. 16 inches. Just very small. $40. Okay, I'm going to keep looking so I don't miss this. Oh, Kirsten, you got it. It's yours. Okay. A little moment here. Okay, so somebody brought this to me. I didn't know how to tell her. I just didn't know how to tell her. I know she thought she was doing me a favor and supporting me, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it's howlite. It's dyed howlite. This is howlite. And when you dye it, it looks a lot like turquoise, but it's not. And if you cut one of these open, it's going to be white on the inside. We can learn some hard lessons, as you all know out there. We've all made mistakes. Thank goodness I didn't buy that one. Okay. Now they're really pretty oldie. I love these. People call them leaves. I call them feathers. I think they're more like feathers to me. Nice green turquoise. It's probably a 5. Nice detail. Split shank. Let's see if it's signed. It is signed with an S. Don't know who that is. Probably another 70s. How light? Yes, how light? Size 6. Pretty. A little bit larger stone. $49. Okay, BIN. 49. Susan Duran got it. Jenny, sorry you came in second. Some people just got some really fast fingers. I don't know how to do it. Most of the time when I bid, I just don't get them. Okay, Susan. Susan, I do hope you are with me as far as signing up. Okay. Okay, guys. You know, if I miss you, put that arrow up because I know what that means now. Okay, not Native American, but really gorgeous. And I do mean gorgeous. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Smoky quartz. Really nice, high quality smoky quartz. Very high polish. In between each smoky quartz, there's a little like a mystic quartz, the ones with the blues and purples and everything between each one. And I'll put the clasp, toggle clasp. It's 22 inches long. Chunky. It's that chunky look. This is not all. This is a new piece. That's $80. The clasp is sterling. Nothing's ever going to go out of here that isn't sterling or 14 karat. Jody's Jewels, I see you. And you're the first one. Okay. Jody's Jewels. Way to go. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'll go back through the chat. But the person that guessed what this was, you get a giveaway. If you're still out there, would you go ahead now and in the chat, let me know who you are so that I can make sure you get a giveaway, which is going to be this ring right here. I know nothing about it. I know no history. Saraxot said it was Susan. Okay, Susan, jump in there. Make sure I get your info. It is sterling. It is turquoise. I don't think it's native made. I've just got no history on it whatsoever. It was me, Susan Duran. Okay, it's yours. Got a couple more giveaways here as we go on through the night, but you're going to have to work for it. Okay, Susan Duran. Okay. I've got some Laramar. Of course, blue is my favorite color, so it's probably not hard to figure that out. This is a really beautiful piece of Laramar. Cloudy. It's like clouds in the sky. Beautiful shades of blue. Nice sterling. Not native made, just handcrafted by someone. 18-inch sterling chain. And I'm not selling these together, but they go together in case somebody, look at that. I mean, it's so cool. They did not come together, but they match perfectly. So if somebody gets the necklace and wants to get the earrings, just so that you know they're here, and they'll come up next. So the Laramar is 80. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. I forgot to do the BIN thing, but you guys are doing great. Okay, so looks like Merch got this one first. Yep. I always feel bad for the other ones. Okay, Merch, you got it. So Merch, I'm going to give you first opportunity on the earrings, but if you don't want them, just let me know. So Merch, if you get the earrings, I'm going to do them for 30. Okay, Liz Chase, you got it. Oh, Merch, sorry. Sorry. They jumped on you. Okay. Another gorgeous ring. Get back in here. Really beautiful decorations on this all the way around. Very typical, traditional, nice turquoise, lots of brown matrix in there. This one's a little pricier. This one's 85. Let's see, the size, 7.5. 7.5, 85. Oh, put down 855. Oh, I don't think we're going to work. That's not going to work. Okay. 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 Big one. Expensive. This is one of Doug Edison's bracelets. Very heavy silver. Love, it's kind of concave looking, like if you can see it. And it's got one of the Pueblo designs on it. It's a size 6.5. It would be too tight for anything bigger than that. And it's pretty heavy. It's 3 ounces of silver. It's online for $899. Not kidding. This one's $300. Go to eBay. You'll see it. Okay. These are pretty cute. These were big back in my day, back in the 80s and 90s. And when I used to go out west, there's that road that goes between Sedona and Flagstaff. And there's like a little Navajo flea market. It's there all the time. And a lot of the Navajos line up there and show up with their wares. And whenever I would go, I would stop there and there would be a lady that made these, and I'd go buy like 20 pairs at a time. So they're little sterling conchos. And then she did all the seed bead work. And they're a good 3 inches. Nice colors. Gold, like a hematite gray, and like citrine colors. Oh, it's still there? Oh, good. It's awesome. I used to get dream catchers there too from some women. Okay, $40. It's so much fun to see people that know these places as well as myself. Teresa Carrasca, you got it. Teresa, make sure that you have signed up with me. You are welcome. Thank you. Okay, size 8, just a cute little faceted amethyst. Very pretty, nice deep purple. Not native, planished ring shank. Perfect condition. Not old, not vintage, used. $35. Okay, Liz, thank you. Liz Chase. Thanks, Loretta. You tried, but it's got to go to Liz. Okay, these are big ones. More earrings. Tosco. black onyx and parrots, little parrot cutouts. Really pretty. Solid sterling, solid backs. These are 60. Another small ring. Another Kingman nugget, size 7. Yes, Liz, the stone in with the parrots was black onyx. Another Kingman real nuggety. '70s again, probably. Size 7, but I'm going to check it. Yep, size 7. 49. Sir Oxalot. Okay. Okay. So this is one of mine. I'm letting go of it. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous turquoise, lighter blue, black veining. These are my designs, and I make them and I cut the stones. So it's kind of an all original type thing. But these are not going to go out cheap at all. So that's 150. It is about 3 inches long. It's a heavy piece. Whoop, come back in. Liz, I was just going to pop it in there. Thank you, Liz. I hope you enjoy it. I do have some other pendants of mine that I will show. Liz Chase. I'm still doing lapidary work, and I'm still silversmithing and goldsmithing because I have so much rough stock, and I've even got more stock out west that I need to go get, which hopefully is going to be this summer. Okay, if anybody saw the preview, I was showing this ancient fetish necklace. This is not your run-of-the-mill. This is a collector piece. This was not made for commercial use at all. And if you can check out the fine detail on these little bears, you don't normally see these with exactly the same little animal on there. Beautiful green turquoise. These little hishis are 1 millimeter. That's about as small as they can get. It's got 17 little bears, which I thought was significant because I was born on the 17th, so I got all excited about that when I bought it. So I am letting go. Again, nothing like this is going to go out of here cheap. This is going to be $400. It is strictly a collector's piece. And I got to show you this. Let me put this down. Can you see the bear fetish in that? You see how they detailed out the legs? Isn't that amazing? Okay, I found this little guy in Ojo Caliente, where there are a lot of old ruins that have fallen down. They haven't gone in and done anything with them, and they don't plan on it. But I was hiking there looking for arrowheads, and I picked it up, and I said, this has been worked. This is something else. And then I saw it. As soon as I moved it around, I said, oh my God, look at that. It's actually somebody's little bear fetish. It's just amazing. No idea how old this is. I mean, those Pueblo ruins are pretty amazing. But that they still kind of use that same standard shape even to this day. So I just had to share that with you. It's not leaving me. Those are the kind of things that I just can't part with. Okay. Now for some greasy green. That is what it's called. Greasy green. These, again, I've had a long time and they were not strung. I literally strung it today. They were in a bag. They were broken. And I haven't done anything with them because this is my favorite. I love the beads. I love the jacquelas. Greasy green, 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 green. And more than likely, this green probably has just come from ages of wearing. So I've strung it up. It's 20 inches. In between each bead, I put a little tiny hishi in there. I have not put a clasp on the top because I want to make the traditional hook and eye for this. They're old. I have no idea how old, and no one could really tell me how old they are. These are going to go out also. These are 150. So anybody that loves really green, 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 greasy green, they call it, turquoise, here it is. There's lots of pieces in here with webbing, spider webbing. So it's not all from the same mine, more than likely. Some are very bland, not much going on. Ella, you got a good eye, Ella. Those could be worth 400 or 500. I don't know because I don't have provenance on those. But from years of experience, those are old. Okay, Ella, I hope you are signed up with me so that I can get these to you. Ella G. I will look for you in my email. Yep, Ella, you should be congratulated. The only reason they're going for 150 is because I got them super cheap because they were all broken and in a bag and nobody knew what they were really. Those are the kind of deals you don't want to pass up. Okay, not turquoise. This is melon agate with some druzy quartz in it. Very, very, very pretty. Look at that. I love the shape. Someone did a great job cutting it. Very high polish. Spectacular little crystals in there. Nice little detail on the bail. Little spiral. Little serpentine chain, 16 inches in sterling. This one is $60. Rebecca, I see you. I'm getting better. I really am getting better, guys. Okay, little rings, little rings, little rings. All old stock. This is a cutie. Lots of detail going on in that one. This was in the preview. I sold a lot of items from the preview that you're not going to see here because I do that. 7 3/4. Okay. Wow, 57. Thank you. 49. Now, remember, guys, if someone had to make these today, you'd be well over 100. And you're probably not going to get the craftsmanship that you see here. Okay. Oh, Nikki Sanders, you got it. I know you are registered. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, time for a history lesson and a question. And you get a giveaway if you get the answer right. I did a separate little short on this baby. Yeah, wow. How the heck did Mother Nature do anything like that? That is fire agate. Unbelievable. I did this one in gold leaf, 14 karat. It's just amazing. When you cut these fire agates, you can't worry about it being domed or rounded or perfect shapes like cabochons because you're chasing the fire when you cut these things. You don't know where the fire is going to end, so you got to be so careful when you cut the fire agates, or else you can cut right through those little bubbles and lose all of your color. So my question to you about fire agates, do you price them by the color, the size? Is there a color that is more important than the rest or more valuable than the rest? So that's the question. Okay, Nikki says color. Syroxalot, purple. You're right. Of course, he does lapidary work, so he would know. If you find fire agates that have purples and blues, you're going to pay more for that fire agate. So this one has got red, yellow, orange, green. There's a little blue and a little purple down at the bottom. It's not showing up on here. So it's got everything. And this is like 3 inches long. It's not for sale. It's mine. But fire agates are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, Syroxalot. Coming your way is the buffalo, the pipe, a medicine wheel, and I believe it's a tie tack. Thank you for getting that right. Okay. All right, back to business. Little shadow box ring. Nice blue-green turquoise. Let's see, no marking, probably pre-70s. 6 3/4. $49. Liz Chase came up first. Thank you, Liz. Okay, another, oh, this one's not so small. This is an 8.5. Small stone. It's a malachite. Kind of the little, what I call a flower design. The stone is dull, probably from hand oil. I could polish that back up to a shine if somebody wants it shiny. I could do that. Okay. $40. Oh, Nikki, it's yours. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, this was, I did a little preview on this baby when I was in the process of making it. It's just getting really, really hard for me to find large rings like size 10 and over and big stones. And I'm going to try really hard to look for some from this point on. I'm going to have to wait till I go back out west. So I did make this one. So there's a textured band, textured and oxidized. It's not planish, it's textured. And it kind of reminds me of a bear paw. I did the bezel a little bit differently. I pushed the bezel down over the stone rather than just up on the sides, just as a design element. And he's got one little gold toe right there, 14 karat gold toe. Kingman turquoise. It's, can't really see it here. It's got a white matrix, black flecks and a white matrix to it. And that's going to be 140. Okay. It's big. It's size 11. Yeah. Don't we wish we all could have one gold toe? Although someone might come after us and cut it off and sell it. Okay, another little ring. This is a size 4.5. It's a little sweetheart. It is really, really pretty. The design goes down on the side, so it's a little bit different than normal. That's how it would look. Yes, I do sign my pieces, Sir Roxalot. It's WW. And that ring was an 11.5. This little guy's 35. It's a size 4.5. Okay, BIN. Anita Lloyd, you're offering me $50. That's really nice, but I only want 35. So Anita, if you put in 35, you get it. All right, it's yours. And Anita, make sure that you have registered with me so I can get it to you. Jerry was first. Where is Jerry? Oh, I see. Jerry, you, okay. Because I said the price before I put in the bin. Sorry. I got to go with Jerry. I'm really sorry, Anita, but I see now that she was up there. I'm so sorry. I'll give you a freebie. Okay, so this ring is going to go to Susan Duran. Thank you guys for keeping me straight. Okay. Okay, denim lapis. This is a set. So it's gonna go out as a set. The heart and earrings, and they match. These are the fancy little clips in the back. All sterling. The chain is a 16-inch chain. Okay, Jerry, help. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm gonna go up and read all this. I see Jerry T before Susan. You guys are gonna hate me. Oh boy. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay. It's not Anita. It's not Susan. It's Jerry. Jerry T. Okay. Jerry T. I have been corrected. It is yours. Sorry, everybody. Okay, back to the denim. The set for the earrings. The earrings. And this little cute guy. Is 70. Sir Rocks a lot. 140. What are you trying to tell me? 140 for your ring, please. You got it. You got it. Okay. We're going to make sure. Sir Roxlot wants this ring for 140. And hopefully you've got big fingers because it's an 11 and a half. It's yours. Thank you very much. Yes, there's one little gold toe. Gotta have some humor in life. Okay. You've got it. Okay, so, all right, so we're letting this one go. The denim lapis, I do not see anybody wanting that, so that goes back. Okay, anybody like handmade chains? And the last one I had, I had one that was like, I don't know, 6 feet long. And I said, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, well, this one is nuts. It's not. Yes, fully constructed, hammered, handcrafted. It's made out of flat wire. Kind of almost brutalist. Little hook. This is definitely early 80s that I made this. I'm vintage. Jewelry's vintage. I'm vintage. I qualify as vintage. I'm gonna, pretty sure it's 24. 24 inches. $80. Solid sterling silver wire. Loretta, or you've got it. It's a steal. Believe me, I would never attempt to do anything like this for $80. I won't do anything for under $150. Let's put it that way. I just won't. Oh, okay, Loretta. This is, it does have tarnish on it because I haven't used it in a while. So some people like the tarnish, other people want a shiny silver. If you want it polished, let me know. One side is hammered and planished, and the other side is not. It's just plain. So let me know, Loretta. Leave it as it is. I will. And I know you are registered with me. Okay, question time. These Fred Harveys, they're very cool. I collect them because of their age. I also refurbish them because they were made during the tourist trade. They used very thin, flat sheet. And what I end up seeing is that a lot of them end up with cracks right where it bends. So on this one right here, where is it? Can you see it? Oh, it's right there. And that's pretty common. This crack is about halfway through. It's not all the way through. But I can tell you that after a couple more opening and closings, it will come right through. And that's very common. And I've got a bunch of these. And my question to all of you is, if I fix it, if I go in and fix that, I lose the patina. Now I can go back in and oxidize it, but the original patina from all those years of the Fred Harvey days will be gone. And my question to you is, what do you prefer? Do you prefer a crack in there and leave the patina, or fix the crack and just go back and reoxidize? Question to the public. Fix it, fix it. Fix the crack and reoxidize. Fix it. Fix it. Okay. I agree. I'd rather see that it goes out fixed. This one, disappointing. Really nice stamping, sterling silver. All right. Does anybody see anything weird here? That's another question. Yes, it is. It's completely fake turquoise. I mean, how disappointing is that in here? So I'm going to have to go back in someday when I'm in the lapidary shop and put some brand new stones in it because I want to save the silver. Super fake. After a while, it's really just very, very easy to start recognizing it. It's too perfect. The stones, the blue is the same blue in all three. The black is the same black everywhere. It's fake. Okay, got some really pretty really beautiful. I just love the, get back in here, the little leaves, all done by hand. I don't see this as being Mexican, this amber. I'm not going to say anything about who may have made it or where it came from. It's just very, very pretty. They're an inch long. So if we've got any amber lovers out there, 40 again. I really like the number 40. You're absolutely right, Colette. Susan Smith, I see you as the first person at 40. Liz and Jenny, and I've got more coming. I do have more amber coming. Okay, whoops, it's not working. Susan Smith, 40. Yes, it will go with your necklace. You're right. Okay, any feather lovers out there? I used to do powwows in Virginia back in the 70s and 80s. And a powwow that I did in Richmond, Virginia, I set a booth up right next to a Navajo. And he was serving in the Navy at that time, and he had come up from Virginia Beach. And we got to know each other. And he was a silversmith, and he did everything in feathers. And everything was cut out of sheet, really beautiful detail. His name is Donnie Platero. Platero means silversmith in Spanish. And I've kept this piece for a long time, just as a momentum of his. And I found another one, so I said, all right, I'm going to let one go and keep the other one. 1.5 inches long. Nice heavy silver. And it's on a 18-inch snake chain. Nice and heavy. Yeah, Donnie did earrings, bracelets, and pendants. And it was always very simple but elegant designs. And when I moved from Virginia to New Mexico, Donnie actually drove me there. I had I had a Cadillac, and I turned the Cadillac in for an old gray Ford 150, and I bought a Dutchman trailer, and he said, "I'll drive you home." And I said, "Oh, wow, fabulous." And he literally drove nonstop from Richmond, Virginia to New Mexico, and we dropped him off at his home in Gallup, and I went on my way. Incredible adventures. Okay, Donnie Platero. Let's see. $60. It's a steal. You can probably look him up, Donnie. There's a lot of Plateros, but look for Donnie. Susan, you are quick on the draw. Jay, all right. Sorry, everybody else. I'm gonna have to talk to Susan on how she does that. Okay, incoming. A J. Nelson bracelet. It's a beauty. 7.5 wrist. This one is a little bit larger. This was in the preview. And I did have a lot of people ask about it. But this is the kind of piece that I'm not going to let go of at yard sale prices. No. It's that real light green turquoise. Not new. Probably 80s. And it is signed. It's a J. Nelson, signed sterling. And this is $250. Oh dear. No. My cat's here. I don't want him jumping up. Nope, you gotta go. Oh, don't even think about it. He's huge. He's like a 40-pound cat. Okay. 1.5 ounces of glorious silver. Big link. Toggle. Feels wonderful. Beautiful job working it. 1.5 ounces. If you scrap this, it'd be about $35 just in scrap. Harriet, I see you. Okay, let's finish this one up and I'll get back to Harriet. Thank you, Lisa. 7.5 inches. And that is $60. Heavy, thick, feels great. Susan Smith. All right. You got it, Susan. Okay, now back to Harriet Carter. 250. Okay, Harriet, make sure you are signed up with me. The bracelet is yours. Okay, Harriet, coming your way. Thank you. It's a beauty. Jay Nelson was the guy that made it. Harriet Carter. Okay, Harriet, make sure you have gone to Wendy Wolfwalker at yahoo.com and send all my information, your email, phone number, address, and you will get a PayPal. Thank you so much. Okay, a little fun time. Right from the Zuni Pueblo. Look at that little beaver. Little beaver Fetish. He's out of Jasper. He's holding a little twig. I used to collect these. This one is by Angel Yatsity. Angel Yatsity. They used to be $42. They are over $100 now. This guy's so cute. So we used to sell a lot of fetishes. People were huge into them when we first opened up Wolfwalker. So if anybody likes little beavers, I thought I'd throw them in there for fun. A lot of detail. Just in case people collect these things. He's about 3 inches long. Be a great hair clip. Yeah, you probably could glue something on the back. Yeah. In case your totem is beaver, hardworking. Okay, Lizzie, you got it. Liz, I'm going to have to get a big box for you. Little ring. Little ring. You know what? This is going to be a giveaway. That is going to be a giveaway. It is sterling. It is older. It does have nice turquoise in it. It's really little and really simple. And it's going to be, never mind. It's going to be a giveaway at some point tonight. Okay. White shell, turquoise, double shank. '70s. Let's see here. 6 3/4. Oop. This used to be such a popular style. $40. Nikki Sanders. Sorry, Lady Diana. Nikki Sanders beat you to it. And Anita. Okay, Nikki. Okay, giveaway question. Does anybody know the name of the first silversmith that got credit for being a silversmith? Obviously, we don't know how long people have been really doing metalwork, but the name of the first silversmith historically that's being given that name. Does anybody know who that is? Not Smith, not Long Silver. It's not Aldridge. Slendermaker. No. Paul Revere. Oh, we're going off the deep end here. Mr. No. Sonny. Yes. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I can't believe you know that. I mean, trivia. Yes, you're absolutely right. Atsidi Sani was his name. And he was from 1828 to early 1900s, like 1918. He lived a long time. He was the first Navajo silversmith to actually be given some historical significance. So you get the freebie. Very nice. All right, guys, you got to give her credit. That's a tough question. Liz, it's coming to you. Okay, chain time. Oh, yes, this will be going on for years. People actually, at the time that I had my shop open, they liked chains. And I, for some strange reason, liked doing very repetitive work. Must say something about my mental state. Okay, but this one's cute. It's got little hearts in it and links. It's not heavy. This is very lightweight. It was just done all out of wire. And it's got another little hook. $24. Give it to somebody you love. Yeah, Valentine's Day. So that's going to go out for, are you ready? Here it comes. Oh, and I forgot. You get a little pair of earrings that go with it. Oh, should I change the price? No, we won't do that to you. $85. A la mode. You are in first. Nikki, sorry. Lady Diane, sorry. Okay. A la mode, you got it. 85. Oh, no, that's right. Okay, a la mode. Make sure you are registered with me. A la mode. Once again, in case anybody's in there, and please hit that subscribe button so that you get my shorts and sales and tutorials coming up. Okay, it is Wendy Wolfwalker at yahoo.com. And if you probably scrolled all the way back up to the beginning, it's up there. I am not tech savvy. Okay. Lapis from the 70s. No, I take it back. Oh no, it's not. It's later than that, because if you look at the work, let me get here. If you look at the work around the stone, you see how that's all cut out, almost like a shadow box cut out. It's beautiful, cut and filed. That's later. So this is probably 80s. Nice lapis. And it is signed VHC. And it's a 7. And it's 50. Nikki. Okay, Nikki's getting a big box too. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Okay, what do I need to go to here? Okay, another one of my favorite stones. I'll probably have this in almost every single sale. There's been a lot of it because I love it. This was in the preview. So it's ruby and zoisite. And at the bottom, just a beautiful little amethyst, faceted, heavy piece. It's nicely made, good silversmithing. It's a thick piece, nice bail. It's pretty wide. And let's see, this one's on 18-inch silver box chain. $85. Susan, your box is getting bigger and bigger, Susan. Nikki, Anita, I'm sorry. Talk to Susan about it. Okay, coming up, size 5.5, old style. We're back to like the Fred Harvey era. Really cute. I love these. Zuni's made them and the Navajo. They both did this style. Size 5.5. See, I'm getting smarter. Yes, $40. Talk to Susan about it. You know, it's not rigged. It's really not. It's what she's doing. Okay, Susan, you got it. I'm sorry. Rebecca and Ella and Jeannie and Cole and Lady Lane and Anita. I only got one. Okay, Susan. Lock your door tonight, Susan. Okay. Okay, here's some more amber. But these are done by a Navajo. I had these in the last sale and someone purchased them and they did not send me their info. So I could not get them out. Very pretty silversmithing. And again, there's that same style here that came in later. You know, as the silversmiths got their hands on better tools, as we all know, as the tools get better and better, we get to do more and more. These are an inch big. Nice big heavy silversmithing. Pretty amber. Oh, they are signed J.A. Smith. Anybody know J.A. Smith? $50. It is amber. It's not fire agate. It's amber. I do not have any more. I don't actually have any fire agate for sale. I'm sitting on it. Lady Diana, you got in. Wow. All right. Okay. Lady Diane, you got it. Fire opal, please. Not fire agate, fire opal, huh? Well, I got some opal. Yep, they're Navajo. They're sterling. They're signed ED. I'm sorry, these are not Navajo. These are Zuni. Zuni inlay. They are signed on the back. A lot of blue and green flash. And sterling silver inlay. Inch long. And guess my favorite number. There it is. Boop. Someone's listening out there. Thank you, Sir Roxlot. It is 40. Okay, I see Liz Chase as the first one. Thank you, Sir Roxlot. I wanted to make sure you were not bidding. You were just helping me out. Okay. So they're going to Liz Chase for 40. Oh, jeez. Okay, Liz, are you opening a store up? I gotta know. Let's see. Okay, since we like opals out there, these are adorable. Because if you like hummingbirds like I do, this is turquoise, abalone shell, and jet. Little hummers, inch long, solid backs. Are you bidding after we type it in? Yeah, I'm trying to be really good at that. I'm trying to type in BIN and the price and then start bidding. But I'm not always doing that the right way. Okay, here it comes. BIN 35. They are sterling. Okay, I see merch first. Yep. Okay. All right, Liz, you wear it all. Lisa, Teresa is first. Where did I miss it? Okay, so the little birds that I just did now at 35, I've got to go with merch because I'm seeing her as the first one. Okay. Am I saying that right? Is it Merche? Thank you. It is Merche. I've got it now. Okay, coming up. turquoise ring. All right. Oh, okay. I got to explain this. A lot of resellers, you will come across rings, and inside, it'll say DRT, Desert Rose Trading, and they've been around quite a while, and they're out of Albuquerque. But their factories are in Thailand and China. So again, the design's Native American, but the people actually making it are not Native American. It's a Southwest design. I knew they do some bead stringing in Albuquerque because they sell a lot of beads, and that they do in-house. But as far as casting and silversmithing, it's all being done in their factories overseas, and they are using overseas people. I don't have a problem with that. Free world, but just so that you don't think you're getting something made by Native American. It's not. And they are good because in this piece, it says DTR China. So they're covering themselves. Pretty ring. I do like stones that go across. Very pretty. And it's a good size. Oh my God, we actually got a big one here. It's a 9.5. Nice wide band. Nope, it's not going to be 40 or 45. Thank you, Harriet. Yeah, I don't have a problem. Chinese turquoise is just as beautiful as everything else. Just a lot of people fail to tell you that. So it is 46. Okay, let's see. I think I've asked my questions. Okay, this is the size was 9.5. Yeah, 9.5. Fits my little finger here pretty good. Okay. Rich says, look up Merche. I'm looking up Merche. And yep, Harriet is right. It's Jay King out of Albuquerque. He lets people know. Yep. Okay. Yep, I am. I'm a rattlesnake lover. I don't have any problem with him. Lived in the desert for years. Actually had them come in the house under my bed when they were trying to remove their skin. So I used to put a lot of rattlesnakes on my designs. This turquoise is absolutely amazing. It is blue moving into greens, which you probably can't see too well in here, unfortunately. It's glorious. A big bale. So this could go on beads as well. 150 again. I won't do anything under 150 ever. The size, it's big. I'll compare it to this. Let me measure it. It's a little over 2 inches long. I see Lady Diane for 150. That's correct. I didn't put it down, but you're good. Okay, 150. You got it, Lady Diane. Beautiful, beautiful, classy turquoise. Yes, it was made by me. Sorry, I didn't tell you that. Rosa, yes, I did sell the, you're talking about the Herkimer diamond. Yeah, someone called right after that showing and bought it. So Lady Diana, 150. Thank you. It's one of my favorites. Provenance of turquoise. It is American, but I cannot tell you where it's from. Which mine I would be guessing. I don't want to do that. I know that it's American, but that's it. Let's see. I got this. That rough came from the Tucson Gem Show, where I get a lot of it because a lot of the mines actually go there and they have their rooms and their tables and they set up and they bring in their rough. It is not Kingman. It is not Sleeping Beauty. I don't know. I don't want to make it up. It's just a gorgeous piece. That's all I can. You're going to love it when you see it because of the blues into the greens. Nice brown, some brown matrix, black water webbing. If you know what water webbing is, that's going on. There's a lot going on in here. So, okay. All right, here's some little cuties. Yeah, you're right, Sir Oxlot. Nice 3-strand Hishi would be beautiful. Chains, collars, whatever. Okay, these are little cuties. Very green with black matrix. Stud earrings with their little feathers dangling. It's so hard to do this because it's backwards. Okay, now go this way. Now go in. Nope, let's go back. And I would say from the top of the stone down a little over an inch. Nice little studs. And I'm going to do 25 on these. Oops, I said it and I didn't put it down. All right, let me put it in. But see, Liz is faster than me. I just knew it. I just knew it. Okay. Okay, Liz, you got him. Sorry, Nikki. Talk to Liz. Okay. Some more rings. Golden oldie here. Size 6. Nice long ring. Your typical turquoise and coral. Coral represents the sky. I'm sorry, the coral represents the earth, and the turquoise represents the sky for the Navajos. They're sacred colors. Let's see, is this signed? It is not signed. It is a size 6. Not my work, no. This is old Navajo, 60s, 1960s. Size 6. I think I said that, but in case I didn't. $60. Lady Diana, you got it. Okay, here we go. Can anybody tell me the story on this? Gosh, it's hard to show you a good picture of it here. There is pyrite that's pretending to be matrix. Colette, you're right. It's reconstituted. Again, it looks fabulous. Looks really beautiful. But the whole thing is reconstituted turquoise and they make it look real. It's called copper blue is what they call it. It's coming out of China. It's in a sterling, very nice hefty sterling shank. It is size 6. Yep, that would be a size 6. Looks really pretty. And it's a giveaway because I don't want to deal in this. So let's see, I'm gonna have to come up with a really good question for that because you do have a sterling ring. It's in perfect condition. It looks real. It looks beautiful. And maybe only you would know that it's not real, but I'm not gonna sell it. So let's come up with a good question here. Let's see. Okay, Damali turquoise. Does anybody know who owned the mine, Damali turquoise mine, back in the 80s and 90s up to about 2000? Anybody got any idea? The name of the person that owned the Damali mine. He actually took it over. He bought it. It went through a couple of hands before he got it. He was a friend of mine and he's passed on. And I bought all my, yep, the Ottomans were some of the originals, but this is who bought it from them and then owned it. Not Kingman. I know somebody's going to look it up online. Hurry up. It was the Damali mine. My favorite turquoise. See, so like that's Damali. Looks a lot like Veracite. And you do get Veracite out of that mine, but it is incredibly expensive now. Clyde. Okay, now we're getting down to that. Can you spell the name? Damali is Damela, but sometimes there's an E at the end. It's not Joe. It's not Clyde. It's not Brisby. It's not Benny. Okay, y'all flunked this one. It's Tony Cotner. Tony Cotner. Tony Cotner was one of the wildest guys you could ever meet. This guy was an absolutely fearless miner. Okay, you failed. I'll save that ring and give it away some other time. Sorry, it's too late. It's too late. Gonna be on the ball. Okay, Navajo. Very, very pretty. Turquoise. Oh my goodness. Green with the brown matrix. I love the chocolate brown matrix. Nice silversmithing. Triple shank. Nicely made. Tony Two Toes. Yes. Oh my God. You guys are too much. Okay, triple shank. Let's see. It is 7.5. That is such a nice turquoise. I can't go cheap on that. And it's signed Gilbert Tom. Gilbert Tom is well known. Okay, size 6. Told you I had a lot of rings. Still do. Okay, 60. Oh my God, Ella. We got a new one in here. Ella, you beat them. Ella G, I think you bought something else, didn't you, Ella G? Okay, a little something from Tosco. This little guy's so cute. I got a big thing about frogs, horny toads, and dragonflies. This little dragonfly has got some abalone on his wings. He is a little over an inch, handmade. He is stamped right there. The Tosco stamp. And you could wear a chain. He could be a pendant, but he is a pin. There's an eagle stamp, so that helps you with the dating. Okay. $35. Liz, you got it. Should I be surprised? 35. Sometimes I wish I could just hang out in the chat. It's just... Okay, I bet you guys have seen these. This is a little step into the past. Little bear paw earrings. Gosh, I used to see these things at powwows all the time. 80s and 90s. Little turquoise shadow box style. Two inches long. Sterling turquoise. $25. Rocher is the first one. Okay, here's a little treat. I'll get off the beaten path here. I've never seen this before. Maybe you have. Those are very, very Art Deco amber. Look at those. Those are so cool. And they look beautiful on. I've worn these before, and every time I put them on, people got to come up and look. They're faceted. The amber is all faceted, and it's cut in a really cool setting. Solid back. Very shiny. I'd say a little over an inch. Well, that doesn't help you any, does it? Okay. $45. This. Okay, anybody like dolphins? Little cuties. Sterling and opal. This is the last of my sterling and opal. Yeah, Wind Dancer. It's weird how it works on there. As soon as we put it in, we see it, but I mean you will see it. But then you got to wait for the chat to go down. Okay, those little guys. They're 25. Corinne Tokar, you've got them. And Corinne, I know you emailed me. I got you. I got you. Okay, are yours, Corinne? Okay, is anybody looking for torque? So it's 15 inches, 15-inch drop. Sterling, flat wire. Oh, sorry, pendant doesn't come with it. Oh, okay. Here it comes. Y'all ready? What is the size around? This 40. "17 inches all the way around." Just for y'all to know that. But Liz got it. Okay, Liz, $40 coming your way. Okay, something a little unusual here. Very cool though. This is walrus ivory. Beautifully carved eagle head. And I love how they made the beak the whiter, creamier color in the back. It is legal to sell walrus ivory. It's not legal to sell elephant ivory. This is done by Alaskans, and they can find their walrus ivory washing up on shores. It is about 1.25 inches long. And it's just on a leather cord. The leather cord does have a little sterling clasp on it. My goodness. I've been looking into there we go, the camera for too long. So you could take that off and put it on a chain as well. Something nice for a guy, I think. Just really beautiful carving. That's 50. Okay, this one was shown. This was shown last week. Really, really beautiful lapis. The silversmithing on this is just beautiful. There's a lot of engraving and design work. Nice lapis, gold pyrite flecks in that lapis. Really pretty little engraving on the toggle. This is vintage. I don't know the origin of this at all. It's in great shape. So that's $150. Everything that I bring to you and that I sell is always, if it needs to be fixed, it's fixed. I'm not going to send anything that's broken or has a crack or needs to be restrung. That's all going to be done before I bring it up. Liz. Oh, you got it. Okay, another one of those great little earrings from the fun 80s. Little cutout hearts. They're Navajo. Little coral at the bottom. A little flower design on there. 2 inches long. Very lightweight. They're cutouts from sheet. I must be getting tired. $20. Guess who? I don't know how she does it. I seriously don't know how she does it. I'm gonna have to call you sometime, Liz, because I never get to do that. But because I couldn't, I got this. Somebody felt sorry for me out there. Give it to her. The old lady, she doesn't know what she's doing. Okay, Liz, 20. We got it. Okay, anybody like Brutalist? Guys, here you go. This is one honkin' bracelet. This is 2.5 ounces of silver. Little healing hand down there is copper. Everything else is sterling. Look what happened right there. Look what happened right there. I don't know, can you see it? Oh, shoot, it doesn't really show up. So a little eagle's head. Okay, let next person have them. So Liz, you're giving them to Jenny. Okay, you got it. Jenny, you are getting the heart with coral earrings. How nice of Liz. Okay. Okay, we got it. Okay, Liz. Okay, back to this brutalist. Almost 3 ounces of silver. So it's a heavy guy. Very organic. Every little link is different. $120. Okay, Liz. That one's mine. I love brutalists, so I do it when I can. Okay, really old-fashioned crazy lace agate. Crazy lace agate. They're not real heavy, but heavy enough. You can see they're pretty thick. A little over an inch long. Crazy lace agate. I used to find a lot of crazy lace agate out in Barstow. And they are in sterling. 25. Yes, Lady Diana, I love Barstow. So my story about Barstow is I was stationed at El Toro Marine Corps Base with my husband and my daughter, and we would travel out to Barstow on the weekends whenever we could get away. And being flatlanders from Virginia, we had no idea what we were getting into. And we went first to the fire agate mine, and this lady came out of a tiny, dinky little trailer with a shotgun in her hand. She looked like she was about 80 years old. And this isn't a big trailer. This is like those little 6-foot campers. And that's where she lived. And she came out with the gun. She didn't point at us, but she just wanted to let us know that she had protection if she needed it. She was, "What are y'all doing here?" And we said, "Well, we came to look for fire agates." And she says, "Don't you know better than to come out to the desert in August? Nobody does that." She goes, "I'm not even open." So I guess we looked really sad. And she goes, "But if you want to go ahead. Just be really careful and let me know when you leave so that I know you're still alive." So we did go out. We did find fire agates. And then we came back the next year and did the same thing. Who knows? Who knows why you do what you do? Okay, little cutie, little dragonfly with a little articulating tail. And he is in silver and gold. And little green eyes. He's a pin and a pendant. Very shiny. About 2.5 inches wide, about 2.5 inches long. $40. I do love dragonfly. I don't know what it is. I just love them. Mars Gate, 40. Check last bids. Oops. I better quit. The Jasper earrings. I am getting tired. I don't know who won the Jasper earrings. Okay, let me go back up. So see, I get off into these stories and they're all true, but then Happy Old Soul for 25. Is that right? Sir Oxalot says check last bids. Is that right? Happy Old Soul. Happy Old Soul, tell me, did you want the Jasper earrings? Yes. Touchdown. Okay. You got him. I'm going to call my cat and say, come on down here and take over. He's very intelligent. Okay. Happy Old Soul. Happy Old Soul. Please make sure you are signed up. You got him. Okay. Dragonfly. A crazy lace agate, right? It's not Jasper, it's crazy lace agate. Thank you. The dragonfly. Happy Old. Okay. Are we passing on the dragonfly? Lisa Ross, did I give you that wrench? Oh, I don't know how I did it, but great. Help me all you want. Okay. All right. Coming up, we have, I better make this the last. I've got so much more, but I know everybody's getting tired. Okay. This is Mexico. Another amber. So I gave you a wrench by accident, but I don't know how I did it. Okay. Yeah, that's my life. Kind of a really yellowy golden in sterling. A little less than an inch, probably. It's a small one. Okay. Wendy C. bid above. Are we talking the Mars Gate for 40? That's the last one that I'm seeing on here. The Dragonfly for 40. Mars Gate, is that correct? Let me know. Okay, it's yours. Mars Gate for 40. You got it. Thank you all. I'm going to give you all a wrench. Oh, I should take you all out for a beer. I wish I could. It'd have to be Mexican beer because that's what I grew up on. I got to have a Corona. Well, yeah, Corona. Or tequila. Oh, I love tequila. Look out. I can't handle it. Oh boy, look who's coming. This is a gorgeous, fat little jet with turquoise eyes. He is so cute. Oops. Rosella lunacy. Another very famous carver. He's a little bit bigger than normal. Right out of my shop from 30 years ago. He is about $250 now online. But if anybody out there collects them, let's see. Here it comes. He's 50. Black jet. Little turquoise eyes. He's a little fat guy. Oh, Colette. Colette was first from my computer. Okay, Colette. Pacifico beer. I don't know that one. That's a new one on me. Tell me about it. What kind of, is it a pale ale or a draft or dark or what? A little dark. Okay. All right. I'm going to make this the last one, even though, I mean, seriously, I got buckets here, but everybody wants to go to bed at some time. What do y'all want? A bracelet, a necklace, earrings, ring? What are the requests out there? Rings. Okay, Grace says rings. Bracelet, ring, bracelet. Okay. Here's a Mexican bracelet. Not too pricey. I'm sure you've seen this kind before. I haven't had any beer yet. Okay, I just can't snap it. It's be very good for 7.5 easily. Nice, sturdy, heavy half-round wire, sterling. Maybe one of each. Yeah. Oh no, it's not malachite. No. I'm not sure if it's jade. Jadeite. Don't hold me to it. I don't know for sure, but It looks an awful lot like jade to me. Okay. Oh, put it in, Wendy. Don't say it. Put it in. $45. Okay. I guess I should let you all go. It's just too much fun. I don't have anything else to do on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, who is the first one here? White feather. Yes. Okay, white feather. It's coming your way. Thank you all for staying up so late with me. It's early on the West Coast. You all are up and ready to go. Okay. Is there anything? I think all the rings that I wanted to do are done. Oh, okay. 2 more rings. Nothing big. Alrighty, ruby zoisite again. Yes. Nice little pear shape. It's a size 5. Pretty cool. My time zone, I'm in Virginia, so I'm Eastern Standard Time. So it's a lot later for me. Okay, size 5, guys. BIN. Ruby zoisite, not cheap. 49. Corinne Jones. Okay, Corinne Jones, I think you're new. I don't recognize that. So please make sure you're registered. Corinne Jones. 49. All righty, it is yours. I'll always have some ruby zoisite. It's just one of my favorites. Did I do this? Oh dear, I don't think I did. Okay. Another one of those little cute little turquoise flower types. Navajo, sterling, 70s period. Size 7. Size 7. $35. Ella G. Gotcha. Okay, you know all those expensive chains from Tiffany's? And they're just these, like really beautiful, all silver, heavy link. And they like to sell them for $400 and $500. Like their sterling is different from everybody else's sterling. It's not. It's not. It is not marked Tiffany's. I'm not going to sell it as a Tiffany's. It's just Tiffany like. Very heavy. Let's see here. Oh, I already did it. 1.3 ounces. And it is 16 inches. That would carry just about anything. $75. That's about anywhere from $200 to $400 wherever you're buying it. Grace. Okay, Grace. I have two other Graces, so make sure you've got me, Grace, that you have emailed me your information, because I'm just seeing Grace. Okay. Is anybody into really cool jasper? It's like, every single stone is a little world unto its own. And one side is thick and the other side is smaller. That's just part of the design. It's 32 inches long. And these over here are 8 millimeters. These over here are 12 millimeters. And it does have a cute little toggle. I did not do this. This is from an estate. That's 40. Mars Gate. All right. Okay, guys, that's it. But this is your last question for this ring right here. You all got to be really fast. Get your hands on the keyboard and get ready. This is your question. First person to answer it right is going to win this ring. Who is the 47th president of the United States? Seriously? Yes, there we go. Boy, the lag is pretty bad. Okay, who got it? Grace got it first and correctly. Okay. All right, Grace, this is yours. And make sure you've registered with me. Okay. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits because I've had too much coffee. So now I think I need to go have a beer to tone me down. All right, going to Grace. Can't thank you all enough. It'll be a couple weeks again before I do something. I'll probably do maybe just a quick little shorter educational tutorial, something. But as far as the sale, it'll be a couple of weeks. What time do I do my show? I never know. I don't have a schedule. I kind of fly by the seat of my pants. But if you subscribe, you will get a notification, and I will do a preview before the full sale. And I do sell on the preview. If somebody sees something and wants to get it right away, they do. I'm not going to change the price or anything. So you can always work that way. Thank you all so much for bearing with me. And I think I did a little bit better on the chat this time because I do understand those arrows now. Thank you so much. What's this? Can you tell us about hanging behind you? Can you tell us about hanging behind you? Sir Roxalon, did you have a beer already? Okay. Well, you probably don't mean the Navajo, really old Navajo tapestry. You probably mean this up here. Let me bring it down. Oh, it's a good thing I had jeans on and not my pajama bottoms. Okay, pretty incredible. Talk about dream catchers. This is a very traditional dream catcher. And those are tricky feathers. And yes, they are eagle feathers. This was gifted to me. And inside, there's a medicine bundle. And I don't know if you can see the hawk's foot. Here we go. That's a hawk's foot down here. And from a very, very, very dear friend who is not alive anymore. Major dream catcher. It was made for me, so that's why you probably won't be able to buy anything like that. So, thank you. Thank you so much. Someday I'll give you the stories on that one. I did peyote. I did ayahuasca. But I've never done marijuana or any drugs. I just do the plant medicines. So we have stories to go there. And lots of sweat lodges and vision quests, and that's all the spiritual side. Thank you so much for coming into my home and hanging out with me. And we'll do it again soon. And if you ever have any questions about anything at all, feel free to give me an email. If you have any question about your own stuff, or if you need anything to be refurbished, I will do that, but only old stuff. I used to do repair and custom order, but I don't want to do that anymore. At my age, I just want to hang out and have fun, and I love working on old stuff. So if you've got something that needs to be worked on and you can't find anybody, a lot of jewelers will not touch Native American stuff. They just really don't know how to do it. And that's okay. Then I get to do it. Bye. Later. I got to figure out how to turn it off. There it is. End stream. Bye.